Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wedding Dress Competition 2008. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wedding Dress Competition 2008. And to start off the evening, that lovely dance, courtesy of Alexandra Ramage, and she's from the Gibraltar Points Dance School. That piece was entitled Dreaming of Tinkerbell. So, what have we got in store for you tonight? I can tell you we have 20 brides. They look absolutely stunning, all of them. They're all ready to come out. But, of course, before we bring out our brides, we have to introduce our panel of judges who have got the task tonight of choosing the winner, or the winning dress, shall we say. So let's move on then and introduce to you our first judge tonight. It is, in fact, the chairman of the judges and also a chairman of Parodi Tour Travel and the instigator of the Rock 92 celebrations. Please welcome tonight, Albert Parodi. Our second judge tonight was actually runner-up in the Wedding Dress Competition 2001. She's now a mother of two. Please welcome Sharon Bossano. Our next judge tonight is the director of both Junior Top Model and the Top Model shows. Please welcome Mr. Derek de Soysa. Judge number 4 tonight is the Managing Director of Parodi Tour Travel. Please welcome Carmel Parodi. Judge number 5 tonight is a yoga teacher and recently modelled for Dorcas Fashions and the Hearts Boutique, and also took part in the first dance championships here in Gibraltar. Please welcome tonight Margaret Sacramento. And assisting our judges tonight is Jessica Bonfanti, who actually instigated the start of the wedding dress competition back in 1992, of course, with the Rock 92 celebration. So Jessica will be taking care of our judges and making sure, well, it looks like they've got plenty of water over there. It's going to be a great evening, believe me. The girls are looking absolutely fantastic. So if you're ready, I think we'll start with our first group of 5 brides. But, of course, on any wedding day, we're going to need some bridesmaids. And our 2 bridesmaids tonight are Dream Girl of the Year 2008, Sammy Jo Bonfanti, and her first princess, Natalie Davis. Could we please welcome them on stage, please? And, of course, we also have 2 very elegant male models who are going to be escorting our brides on the stage tonight. Please welcome Deepak Ramchandani and Naveen Mayani. Very good then. I think the stage is now set. And judges, we're going to be bringing on our brides in 4 sets of 5. And we're going to start off with our first group of 5 brides now. Let's welcome on stage bride number 1, please, Emma Azapadi.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru.
And bride number 1 tonight, Emma. Well, what happened on her wedding day? It was quite a traditional wedding day, but it incorporated French traditions because her husband is in fact French. They also had an English and French ceremony at the church and some singing in Spanish. Something out of the ordinary on the day. The chauffeur was a woman and the church soloist was in fact a male singer. Something that happened in the church itself. It was discovered that husband Lauren had very large knuckles and it proved a problem to place the wedding ring over his finger. But after a bit of pushing and pulling, they made it. And the rest of the day went just perfectly. That's bride number 1, Emma Azzopardi.
Just say the words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a
Bride number 2 now in front of the judges is Paula Beltran. And what can we tell you about Paula's day? Well, it was going to plan. Everything was going extremely well. But on exchanging the bows in the church, unfortunately, there was a fly that just wouldn't get out of the way. The fly kept buzzing around Paula, and it actually came out on the DVD. On a more positive note, they found that their flight for the honeymoon was actually overbooked, so Paula and her new husband managed to get an upgrade. A positive way to end the wedding.
Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so.
Bride number 3 now in front of the judges is Natalia Coughlin. And Natalia's day, again, perfect celebration. However, unfortunately, a few months prior to the wedding day, they found out that the venue had been double booked. But luckily, in enough time, they managed to make their way to a new venue. And on the wedding day itself, everything was perfect. A marvelous day. However, the wedding cake did suffer a little problem. Apparently, this wedding cake had some 2,000 pearls stuck on very carefully, I believe by its auntie Eileen, who was the baker. And unfortunately, the cake itself got a crack on the day and it had to be repaired. Apart from that, everything went perfectly to plan.
I've got you deep in the heart of me.
Bride number 4 now
Deep in my heart.
is Joanna Coutinho Ford. Joanna's day, a perfect day to remember. Everything seemed to be going well. In fact, she remembered that her husband on the day was more nervous than she was. One slight problem was that during the time of the wedding there was in fact a transport strike in Europe due to the problem with no fuel being available, so they weren't sure if actually the reception or the food booked for the reception was actually going to get there in time. They weren't too sure if it was going to be a menu of pizza and chips. But on the night, everything turned out just fine. And the rest of the day went perfectly. Bride number 5 now is Moira Collado. Moira's wedding was a totally black and white affair. It was a black and white wedding. The 3 ladies of honor were wearing black and white. And even the cake was decorated black and white. One thing she does remember was the first dance she had with her husband. An unusual song. It was in fact Bob Marley's Is This Love? But all in all, a black and white wedding which went perfectly. So our first group of 5 brides. At this stage, we'd like to thank our bridesmaids and of course our 2 males who have been escorting the brides tonight. Very elegant indeed. Thank you, D-Bang. We're going to move on now with another piece of dance, and once again our guest dance group tonight is in fact the Gibraltar Points Dance School. And the next dance tonight is by Natalie Ruiz. Choreography for this dance has been done by herself. Let's welcome her on stage. This piece is entitled Listen.
Listen to the song here in my heart. start but can't complete. Listen to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to find release. Oh, the time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside and turned into your own, all 'cause you won't listen.
Thank you very much indeed. That's Natalia Ruiz and her version of the dance there called Listen, courtesy of the Gibraltar Points Dance School. Well, of course, we have 20 beautiful brides here tonight, and the main bride, obviously, or the main dress, will win the competition. That's the whole idea of what we're here for. But there are, of course, second runner-up, first runner-up, and the winner. Let me just give you an insight as to what the second runner-up will be taking away tonight. They'll be getting a trophy donated by Blossoms, a nice bouquet of flowers. We're surrounded by flowers here tonight. Thank goodness I don't suffer from hay fever, but apart from that, everything's fine. A Taittinger bottle of champagne, very nice indeed, and beg your pardon, another gift voucher donated by Roots, and a meal for two, courtesy of the Little Rock Cafe. That's for the second runner-up, and the first runner-up, very much the same, really. And the prizes for the winner I'll be giving you a little later on in tonight's program. So we're going to bring on our second group of 5 brides now. And obviously we need another hand, if possible, from our bridesmaids. That's Semi Jo and Natalie. And we welcome back on stage Deepak and Naveen. If we can have you back on stage, please. And judges. Our second group of 5 brides, starting off with bride number 6. Please welcome on stage Charmaine Desade.
The stars shining bright above you. The night breezes seem to whisper, I love you.
Charmaine actually is Gibraltarian, but she's now living in Barcelona, where the main wedding was actually held. There were a couple of other events which took place prior to the main wedding in Barcelona. And actually the day was really in dedication to her father-in-law, because they found out prior to the wedding that her father-in-law had a terminal illness. So they made sure the day was really one to remember for him. And he did thoroughly enjoy himself. Charmaine entered tonight's show to wear that dress really once again to rekindle the memories of the big day and basically dedicate once again the night to him. That's bride number 6, Charmaine Desade.
I'm longing to linger till dawn. Just say this. Sweet dreams, still sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me.
Bride number 7 now in front of the judges is Vanessa Enriles. And Vanessa's reception was going fine, apart from the fact that the bouquets of flowers actually hadn't been given out in time. They were given out well after the speeches. Of course, they should have been given out beforehand, but it was a big day, and everything apart from that went extremely well.
I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of, dream a little dream of.
Actually, Vanessa and her husband did leave the wedding reception last of all because they already had been living together and had children. So they saw the wedding right the way through to the end. Bride number 8 now judges is Katrina Fortunato. And the bridesmaids helping Katrina with her train. All dresses absolutely stunning. When I first asked Katrina about something which had happened on her wedding day, she couldn't really remember anything of any noticeable myth, so we had to dig deep, but there was the veil lifting in the church. I understand her husband, if he's in the audience tonight, was quite heavy-handed when it came to lifting the veil above the head, and that actually came out on the DVD. He flicked it up and over. One other thing that happened on the honeymoon, I believe they lost a bag in a restaurant in Hong Kong, feared the worst, but went back from the hotel to the restaurant, and all was well. It was found. Bride number 9 tonight is Eva Golding. Eva's day oozed elegance, she says, and was filled with great happiness all around. It was quite simply the happiest day of her life, she says. One thing that's stuck in Eva's mind on the day was the fact that she said her father couldn't stop kissing her. I dare say he didn't want to give away his daughter on the day. But everything was a day filled of great happiness. That's bride number 9, Eva Golding.
Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world.
Bride number 10 now being escorted down the walk is Serena Lopez. Serena's week before the wedding didn't get off to a good start, unfortunately. They lost the engagement ring, and the husband managed to buy another engagement ring and propose to her all over again the night before the wedding. Of course, she said, "I do. I accept." And on the day of the reception, there was a few surprises at the reception. In fact, Nathan Pius sang at the reception, a big surprise to everyone. On arriving at the airport, however, to get onto their flight, they found that the British Airways flight had been cancelled, so they had to get a snappy flight with EasyJet so they could jet off to their honeymoon in Thailand. That's bride number 10, Serena Lopez.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day.
I'd like to thank once again our bridesmaids and our two males tonight who have been escorting the brides. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, judges, we're going to give you the chance to see our 10 brides once again before we go into our next piece of entertainment. So without any further ado, I'd like to welcome on stage now all of our 10 brides, please. This is the Wedding Dress Competition 2008, and these are our first 10 beautiful brides. Thank you, brides. So there you have it, our first 10 brides. Obviously our second 10 will be appearing in part 2 of the show, so you've got plenty of time to contemplate what you've just seen there, and obviously maybe compare notes at the interval. But now we're going to move on with some more glamour, shall we say. We've got a fashion show now, courtesy of Blossoms of Unit F22 of the ICC. What we've got coming up now is a fashion show incorporating glamorous evening wear. And our guest models are going to make it happen for us tonight. So let's welcome our models on stage for the Blossoms Fashion Show. you have it, adding a bit of glamour to the first part of the show. That was courtesy of Blossoms, and our models will be back in part 2 with another fashion show. Just before we break off for part 1, don't forget there is a raffle in part 2 of the show, some fantastic prizes to win on the raffle. And during the interval, Glamour Creations actually have bought loads of cakes here, which are obviously available for your enjoyment during the interval. They are, of course, free of charge, so enjoy yourselves. Short and sweet, but part 2 is a little bit longer, and we'll be back with 10 more beautiful brides. So we'll see you in part 2. Thank you. Welcome back to part 2 of the Wedding Dress Competition 2008. Just a few notes about the other shows that Glamour Creations are involved with throughout the year. And such is the popularity actually of this particular competition. There were over 28 entries actually which wanted to take part in tonight's show. However, we felt that we had to draw the line at 20. It was a good manageable number, but I dare say any future brides who want to take part in Wedding Dress Competition 2009, I can tell you now that that will be on the 4th of September next year. Okay, so book early and to avoid disappointment. Other shows which Glamour Creations are involved with and produce throughout the year. In fact, next year we have Dream Girl of the Year 2009. That's taking place on the 6th of March. And Miss Glamour 2009 will be taking place right here in on July the 10th, 2009. So those are the other pageants which Glamour Creations produce. But we're here tonight, of course, to choose a wedding dress of 2008. So judges, I can tell you that we have our next set of 5 brides looking absolutely stunning once again, and they are ready to come on stage now. So without any further ado, as they say, let's welcome on stage bride number 11, Daniela Martinez.
Never know how much I love you, never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me.
How could I have forgotten the bridesmaids and, of course, our males who are escorting the brides tonight? I do beg your pardon to both sets. Let's welcome then Daniela Martinez, bride number 11. Everything went perfect for her on the day, except she actually arrived at the registry office in time, but she had to wait about 40 minutes because the wedding prior to hers had actually overrun. This gave her a little bit of a problem because she wanted to obviously avoid seeing her future husband, so she was hiding wherever she could for about 40 minutes to avoid the gaze of her husband. That was the first thing, and on to the reception. When actually the opening dance was taking place, she realized that the music was so low that she ended up singing in her husband's ear. Oh, how nice, how romantic. That's bride number 11, Daniela Martinez. Bride number 12 now approaching the judges is Lorraine Mauro. I can tell you that on dress rehearsal last night, Lorraine's notes ended up in the pond, so I've had to rewrite them all today. But I've got them here, and I can tell you that on the wedding day it was going fine until during the church service, the priest accidentally sprayed holy water on her son, and he managed to cry the church down for about 10 minutes or so. Things settled down, and the rest of the day went to plan. Unfortunately, Lorraine says she caught flu on her honeymoon, actually in Las Vegas, which was depressing because she was on antibiotics and she couldn't drink alcohol on her honeymoon. There you go. That's bride number 12, Lorraine Mauro.
Daddy, won't you treat him right?
Bride number 13 approaching the judges now is Nicole Minna. Nicole describes herself as an eccentric, fun-loving, creative person, and she tried to incorporate that on her wedding day. So much so that the wedding theme was rich in sparkle, delight, colour and splendour. There was colours ranging from pink to yellow to orange. Many hours were spent in designing the wedding day accessories, and many of the family got involved in that, I do believe. Unfortunately, her car did come late to pick her up, about 15 minutes late. And she does remember the first dance that she had with her new husband. Actually, a very nice touch. She sang to him on a backing track of Shania Twain's song, When You Kiss Me. Very nice indeed. And she also remembers on the reception that once she started dancing, she just couldn't stop, using up all that nervous energy, I dare say, on the day. That's bride number 13, Nicole Minna. In front of the judges now is bride number 14, Jessie Moreno. Talking to Jessie about what happened on the day. And I think Jessie's day seemed to get off to a good start, but unfortunately, on arriving at the church, they realized that the maid of honor had forgotten the rings. Oh dear. So they had to send someone back home to pick up the rings. A little bit of a delay in the church. There was also some buttonholes, I believe, which were forgotten. But apart from that, the honeymoon and the other plans all went to perfection. That's bride number 14, Jessie Moreno. In front of the judges now is bride number 15, Gail Navas. And talking to Gail, her wedding day went as planned, a perfect day, one she'll remember forever, she says. However, the following day she woke up with a swollen eye. Not too sure what happened there, but it's a good job it didn't happen the day before. Gail says that she's been wanting to enter the wedding dress competition for the last couple of years, but she's actually been busy raising a family. She's now a mother of 2. Gail actually went to South Africa on honeymoon, and while over in Sun City, unfortunately, had £700 stolen. Not a good start to the honeymoon. And also their flight back with South African Airlines, they realised that the airline was actually on strike when they needed to come back to Gibraltar. But apart from that, the wedding day anyway, outshone everything else. That's bride number 15, Gail Navas. So there you are, judges, our third group of 5 brides. I'd like to thank the bridesmaids, and I actually forgot to bring them on, but thank you very much indeed, bridesmaids, and indeed our 2 males who have been escorting the brides once again. Many thanks to you. Of course, we do have one more set of 5 brides to come out. They'll be joining us in about 5 minutes or so, because we're going to take another break from the wedding dresses now and enjoy another piece of dance, courtesy of the Giralda Points Dance School. And we welcome back on stage now Natalia Ruiz. This dance has been choreographed by herself, and it's entitled My Immortal. Let's welcome on stage Natalia Ruiz.
I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. And if you have to leave, I wish that you would just leave, 'cause your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years, but you still
Okay, that's Natalia Ruiz there, and her last dance of the evening. Actually, we do have one more dance to come from the Gibraltar Points Dance School right after our next group of 5 brides. Judges, once again, if you are ready, our last group of 5 brides then to make up the 20 brides who are competing for that wedding dress competition 2008. So, without any further ado, we are going to welcome on stage now bride number 16. Please welcome Ana Olivares.
I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol, it doesn't move me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some like the bop type refrain.
Okay, bride number 16, Ana Olivares. Well, asking her about her wedding day and reception and honeymoon, absolutely nothing went wrong. Everything went to plan, and she had a fantastic honeymoon in Rome. Rome for the romantics, as they say. That's bride number 16, Ana Olivares.
I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me you obviously don't adore me. I get no kick in a plane flying too high.
Bride number 17 tonight, approaching the judges now, is Kathleen Reyes. On Kathleen's wedding day, actually, she arrived earlier than anyone else. She was the first person there at the church. Earlier than most of the guests and family anyway. The minister actually said this is the first time he's known this to have happened. But she did end up getting married an hour later due to the fact that some of her family arrived late. But they were looking for a parking, I do believe. A good excuse to be late. The reception went well. However, Champagne is not to Kathleen's taste, and when they actually had the toast, it wasn't very nice indeed. But a nice note was the fact that the cake was cut with a sword. Must have been a big cake. That's bride number 17, Kathleen Reyes.
I get it kicked, though it's clear to me.
In front of the judges now is bride number 18, Yvette Sanguinetti. Yvette actually had the same problem as one of our earlier brides. Unfortunately, there was a fly on the day that just wouldn't leave her alone. And that came out on the DVD. The fly kept buzzing around. And there was a bit of a tongue twister for the minister on the day as well, because they found out that her husband-to-be, Ernest's middle name is Sandro. So it came out Ernest Sandro Sanguinetti. Bit of a surprise to everyone. The honeymoon was held in Vienna and Austria, and they had a day trip to the Alps, went to an ice cave, and unfortunately Yvette ended up with the flu. Oh dear. That's bride number 18, Yvette Sanguinetti. Bride number 19 now in front of the judges is Carrie Ann Tonner.
I will feel a glow just thinking of you.
Speaking to Carrie Ann, it was a perfect dream day on the wedding. However, a week before the wedding, her husband did take ill with the possibility of coming down with renal colic. And Carrie Ann, who's a student nurse,
With your smile so warm,
made sure that she took some anti-inflammatories with her on honeymoon. There was no way she was going to miss her honeymoon in the Maldives. And one other funny thing that took place on the day when they were exchanging vows, Carrie Ann and her husband-to-be, Tristan, kept pulling faces at one another on the altar. I believe that came out on the wedding DVD as well. That's bride number 19, Carrie Ann Tonner.
tearing my fear apart, and that laugh wrinkled your nose.
Bride number 20 now, Daniela Torres, just leaving the judges and heading to the main catwalk there.
Lovely.
On her wedding day, the flowers, the bouquet arrived late. Made it just in time, actually. And she does remember at the reception, her and her new husband, never actually got the chance to finish their first dance. They getting pestered by people who wanted to take photographs. After the reception, they went back to different houses, got changed, and then met up to go on honeymoon. And even on honeymoon, there was no peace. In the hotel they were staying at that particular night, at 4:30 in the morning, there was a fire alarm which went off, so there was no peace even on the honeymoon. But never mind, the rest of the day apparently went perfect. That's bride number 20, Daniela Torres.
Lovely, don't you ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it?
So judges, you've seen now the last of our brides. Many thanks indeed to Naveen Mayani, Deepak Ranjamdani, thank you very much indeed, and our bridesmaids, Semi Jo Bonfanti and Natalie Davis, for assisting us tonight with the brides. Now, judges, I'm sure you'd like to see our last group of 10 brides once again before you obviously make your final decision. So let's welcome our 10 brides back on stage, please. These are our second group of 10 brides. This is the Wedding Dress Competition 2008 and our 10 stunning brides. Thank you, brides. Well, I'm sure you'll agree, all of our 20 brides look absolutely stunning once again, wearing that dress, which obviously brings back memories of the big day. Judges, you'll obviously have about 15 minutes or so, 15-20 minutes to make your mind up, so don't rush into anything. We've got some more entertainment coming up for you in just a minute. I just must say some acknowledgements tonight of people who've made tonight possible. We have to thank, of course, our male models tonight who were escorting the brides, Deepak Ramchandani and Naveen Mayani. Our bridesmaids, Sami Jo Bonfante and Natalie Davis. Many thanks indeed to all of our sponsors and especially the staff at the Alameda Botanic Gardens. And many thanks indeed to the guys from Fresh Entertainment who are dealing with our sound and obviously the lights as well, courtesy of staff from the Alameda Botanic Gardens. Many thanks indeed to all of you for making tonight possible. And we're going to move on with our last piece of dance entertainment now. It is in fact another from the Gibraltar Points Dance School, and our first dancer of the night was Alexandra Ramaji. She's coming back once again now to do another piece, this choreographed by Sabina Pitaluga. Let's welcome her back on stage. This is Drums of Defiance. Well, many thanks to Alexandra, and indeed many thanks to the Gibraltar Points Dance School there. Thanks for joining us tonight on this evening, a great evening. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. We just have a raffle to go, which we'll be doing right after this next piece of entertainment, which we're going to welcome once again our glamorous models back on stage. Once again, all of the designs courtesy of Blossoms. Enjoy it for the next few minutes. This is what you could be wearing for the next party season. Let's bring it on with our models.
What are you looking at?
Well, many thanks. Many thanks to our 13 beautiful models who have been modelling creations from blossoms. Very glamorous indeed. Okay. Well, moving on, the last thing we have to do, of course, is the raffle before we go in, hopefully, if the judges are ready, into the prize giving. And to help me with the raffle tonight, I'd like to call upon stage our current Dream Girl of the Year 2008. Could we please welcome on stage Sammy Jo Bonfanti. She's never usually this nervous. Okay, I hope you've all got your raffle tickets to the ready. Sammy Jo is going to help me on the stage now. Sort out, we've got 3 prizes, Sammy Jo. So let's start off the hamper, first of all. This is donated by Jib Maroc. And it's a blue ticket, 156 to 160. 156 to 160. If you do have the ticket, 156 to 160, blue. Anyone? Can you see your tickets? That's the main thing. We do? Yes? Hands up if you've got 156 to 160 blue. Yes? At the back there. Okay, right. Keep hold of that ticket and come and see me when the show's over, and we'll sort out the hampers over there. Okay, so keep hold of that ticket though. Well done. Right, next up is a pair of Cartier sunglasses. These have been donated by Glamour Creations. Have a good dig in there, Sammy Jo. Another blue ticket. I'm going to be taking note. It's blue, 56 to 60. 56 to 60. Blue again. For the sunglasses. Okay, right. Hold on to that ticket and come and see me when the show is over, and I'll hand over the sunglasses to you. Last prize tonight then is a bottle of Taittinger champagne, courtesy of Stanietos, and away you go, Sammy Jo. The last prize of the evening, another blue ticket, and it's 171 to 175, blue ticket for the champagne. Very good, excellent. Hold on to that ticket and come and see me when the show is over. I've got the champagne there underneath the table, believe me, I do. Okay, if you want to give me those, Sammy Jo, thank you very much indeed. Thanks for your help. Ladies and gentlemen, Dream Girl of the Year 2008. Right, we're almost ready, I think. What we have to do now we've sorted the raffle out, is of course, if the judges are ready, I need the envelopes with the information in. But before we do that, I'm going to take this microphone over here, have a word with our chairman of the judges tonight, Albert Parodi. Good evening, Albert. How are you?
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm very well.
Difficult task?
Very difficult.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What I wanted to just mention, of course, Rock 92 was the year that the wedding dress competition started off. Jessica managed to get it kicked off. When was it? Where was the first venue?
Well, as you well said, in 1992, a group of young Gibraltarians, well, I wasn't that young, but a group of young Gibraltarians took the task to do an amazing project, which was Rock 92. It was 7 months of events. We did 18 main events. One of them was the wedding dress competition for the first time, and the idea came from Jessica Bonfanti. Yeah. Everybody knows Jessica.
Obviously, it's proved very popular, because here we are, another full house, and we were, again, oversubscribed with extra 8 brides, more than we could handle this year.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say that on behalf of the panel of judges, thank you very much for having us here. It's been, as always the case, a very difficult task to put this together, to come to a decision. In fact, we haven't come to a decision yet, but
oh, you haven't? You haven't come to a decision? No.
But hopefully we will soon.
Right.
So thank you very much.
Right.
And Thank you all.
You need some more time. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
You'd like to see the bride again. Okay, I think we can bring on the 20 brides once again, and then once you've seen those brides again, we'll have to leave them on stage, I think, and then you make a decision while they're on stage. Is that okay?
That's fantastic.
Right. Okay. We thought we'd given you enough time, but obviously not. Guys in the music room, if I can take that off you, Albert, I'll get back over to where I should be. Obviously, a very difficult task then for our judges. I know that our brides are ready. Obviously, they've not got changed. Thank goodness. So let's welcome our 20 brides back on stage for hopefully the last time, when our judges can have one last look and make their final decision. So, music maestro.
My baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for high-tone places. Liz Taylor is not a style, and even Lana Turner's smile, something he can't see. My baby don't care who knows. My baby just cares for me. For shows, and he don't even care for clothes. He cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races.
Well, obviously, while our judges are having a final look, I think I can honestly say, and I know it's a bit of a cliche, but I can honestly say, girls, I think you're all winners tonight. Absolutely fantastic. Well done.
Something he can't see is something
20 beautiful brides, and it's very difficult for our judges to make their minds up. I think what I'm going to be doing now, obviously we've said our thank yous. We know what other shows are produced by Glamour Creations. At this stage, and this is where we would be going anyway if we were going to be doing the prize giving, I'd like to call upon stage now tonight's producer director. Please welcome on stage Bianca Chiara, please.
My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares
the stage where we didn't really expect this to happen, and I think it would be nice for you to say a few words at this stage about where we're at with the show and what your expectations were for tonight.
First of all, I would like to say thank you. I would like to thank the audience for supporting tonight's event. Also the 20 wonderful brides each year. As I say, you all look fabulous. And honestly, I wouldn't be able to choose the wedding dress of the year, 2008, honestly. What can I say? I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased with my production crew. And I just hope for the best for next year. Thank you very much.
Well, at this stage, as we would have been going into the prize giving, I'd like to call upon stage now the assistant to Bianca. Please welcome on stage Ingo Hurtado, please. Right, well, it's been a lot of hard work, especially not only for our 20 brides, but I know Bianca and Inga have been doing a lot of work as well, making sure tonight happened, and believe me, it has happened. We hope that the judges will come to a decision in just a minute, and I believe you've got something there you wish to hand over to Inga as a token of appreciation. Jessica, have we reached a decision? A unanimous decision? Okay, super. A unanimous decision. Well, at this stage, we would be calling on stage our current wedding dress competition winner, but Bianca, Inga, our 20 brides thought that you'd been working very hard indeed, so they wanted to give you a token of their appreciation. Could we please have on stage our bridesmaids with some flowers from the brides to you, Bianca and Inga. There we go. Thanks once again, Sammy Joe and Natalie. Well, at this stage, we can now call upon our current wedding dress competition winner, 2007. Please welcome on stage Rachel Yomi. Rachel was married in July last year to Nathan, and she's a primary teacher now, and a mother of a 2-year-old boy named Nate. And Rachel Yomi, our current wedding dress competition winner of 2007.
My baby don't care for cars and races. Baby don't care for, he don't care for high-tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style, and even Liberace smile.
Excellent. So we've reached the part of the show now where Rachel will be handing out the prizes on the other end of the prizes. Right, very good. Here are the prizes then in reverse order. Second runner-up in the wedding dress competition 2008 is bride number 17, Kathleen Reyes.
My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. Ooh,
first runner-up in the wedding dress competition 2008 is bride number 10, Serena Lopez.
Those high-tone places, Liz Taylor is not a style, and even Lana Turner's smile, it's something he can see. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares for me.
Very good then. 20 stunning brides and 1 winner. And the winner of the wedding dress competition 2008 is bride number 13, Nicole Mena. Competition winner, wedding dress competition winner, will now be joined by her 2 princesses in the center stage. And that concludes our winning lineup for this year's wedding dress competition 2008. We hope you've enjoyed tonight. Don't forget, we'll be back next year, September the 4th, with wedding dress competition 2009. Thanks to all our brides, and thanks to you once again for joining us here in the Alameda Gardens. Thank you and good night.
And he even don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for. He don't.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Lama Land there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you. Come fly with me, let's take off in the blue. Once I get you up there where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear the angels cheer because we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. So come fly with me, let's fly away. Oh, come on and once I get you up there where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear all the angels cheer because we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. You Just say those words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's so perfect for a fly in